So the Coalition has made some big changes to their development. It seems that Resident Evil Village may have plagiarized something from someone else. And big news regarding the next Battlefield game. Welcome back, my friends, to another video here on the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about some more gaming news here on the channel. If you guys are new around here, be sure to subscribe for a whole lot of gaming content. We do gaming news videos like this one, Let's Plays, gameplays, different things like that. So it is a little bit of a variety of content. And I like kind of making these gaming news videos, keep you guys up to date, and I like to talk about things that's kind of going on in the gaming industry, some of the news, but then I also like to play the games here on the channel as well. So and then I also have my Nintendo channel. If you guys are into Nintendo content, that's separate. So if you're into the Nintendo's related stuff, you can find a link down in the description below for that as well. So if you do enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like. It does help the channel out greatly. Share with your friends if you guys want to help grow the community and all that good stuff, and you can follow me at JSkeleton92 on Twitter if you guys want to do that as well. Now that I've already started with all the plugs, let's get into the meat of things here. So we're going to start off with the Coalition. So the Coalition is moving to next gen development, they're saying. So they're actually going to be moving on into Unreal Engine 5. I'm going to post up the picture right on screen right now from their blog post. You can read the whole thing if you want, but I want to focus on the kind of end of the first paragraph there, which says, as we look to future games, we're excited to start shifting our resources to next-gen development using Unreal Engine 5. They basically go on to say how Gears of War has always been at the front of Unreal Engine development. And then go on to talk about, you know, some of the uses of Unreal Engine and whatnot. So they say that we're excited to continue that tradition by developing for UE5 for multiple new projects in the coming years. They say, what does that mean for our current titles? Well, Gears 5 has content that is on the way. We'll continue to release new operations and all that through Operations 7 and 8. But you know, beyond that, they actually say under that shifting to a new engine is a big undertaking. So we want to be very clear. Well, they didn't say very, but I added the very. So they said we want to be clear. We will not be announcing any new projects or titles for some time. And then they go on to say that they're hiring. So if you guys do want to apply, if you meet the criteria, you want to apply, you could do so. So pretty interesting stuff, pretty exciting stuff that they're going to be moving on to Unreal Engine 5. Now, obviously, like they said, it's going to be a while. You don't expect any kind of announcements on new projects using Unreal Engine 5 for quite some time. You know, probably at least 3 years. I mean, they might announce something in 2 years, depends how long it takes them, but I'd be willing to guess probably at least 3 years. I'm not a developer, so obviously I don't know, you know, for sure what that involves, but yeah, I don't know, pretty cool stuff, pretty exciting stuff. So we're gonna move on from that. I'm gonna save the Resident Evil part for last, but we'll get to that. Really quick, Battlefield news. So the Battlefield Twitter account actually tweeted out the following. Throw it up on screen as well. They said, words that rhyme with soon. June. Boom. So apparently in June, they're going to be revealing the new Battlefield 6, or who knows what it's going to be called. It might not be called 6, but everyone's assuming that it will be. They posted that on May 10th. So the time you're watching this video, it's probably yesterday. Probably posting this the next morning. So yeah, so pretty crazy stuff. You know, I don't know when in June. Is it going to be E3? Is that when we can expect the next Battlefield to be announced? Is it going to be separate from E3? I don't know. Well, it's not going to be E3 because actually I just realized Battlefield is EA, so it's not going to be at E3, but around E3, because around that time EA usually has their EA Play, so that's probably where Battlefield is going to get announced as part of EA Play, and it's going to be an incentive to get, you know, the viewers to watch the presentation of EA Play. I just hope beyond Battlefield 6 that we have some good announcements in EA Play as well. So it's going to be an exciting time in June. It's going to be pretty great. I'll probably be streaming it here on YouTube, kind of live reactions. If you guys want to hang out, then it's going to be a good time. But let me know what you guys hope to see from the next Battlefield game. Now, moving on to Resident Evil Village. Now, I do want to say a huge thanks really quick to everybody who supported my playthrough of that series. I really do appreciate it. It got more support than I thought it would, I guess, because I know like pretty much everybody and their mother was pretty much posting content on Resident Evil Village. So I do appreciate everybody tuning into that series. If you missed it, you can check it out. There's a playlist on my channel. and all that good stuff. So, you know, that is available, and it was a great story, man. If you haven't played it, play it. It's definitely a game of the year contender for sure, and it's a phenomenal game. So, before I mention what we're going to be talking about, I do want to warn you that there's minor, well, more like mild spoilers, not minor, but more like mild. So, I wouldn't consider them huge spoilers, but I wouldn't consider them small either. And what they pertain to is sort of like a mini boss. So it's not a main boss. I'll give you an example. So we all know about Lady Dimitrescu, and we all know about her 3 daughters, right? Lady Dimitrescu would be considered the main villain, the main boss, and her 3 daughters would be considered, you know, mini bosses, if you will. So it's of that caliber. So if you don't mind that kind of, you know, spoiler, then stick around. If you do mind, then I would click off the video, because, you know, I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. Now, if you're still here at this point, I'm going to assume that you don't mind spoilers, and we're going to move forward. So, apparently, someone by the name of, let me see here, where is his name? Richard Raforst, I think is how you say his name, is alleging that his monster designs were stolen by Capcom for the latest Resident Evil game, which is, of course, is Village 8. Now, a lot of the times you hear this with a lot of big games, and you just kind of, you know, shake your head, roll your eyes, whatever, you shrug your shoulders, because it's just kind of, it's just grasping at straws. But this one, I think, has some credibility, and I'm really, really curious to see how this is gonna unravel. So he actually posted, Richard Raffhorst, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, Raffhorst or whatever. He posted a post on LinkedIn, and it basically said the following. He said, in 2013, I directed my film Frankenstein's Army. It's a crazy monster movie filled with my own creature designs, one of which has been used completely without authorization or credit in the newest Resident Evil game. And then he posted images of some comparisons, which have some striking similarities. Now, I'm going to throw you guys a screenshot up on screen in just a second, but he goes on to say that this is worse than I thought. First, I felt angry, then proud, but now I see this, I feel sad. So, you know, it's definitely frustrating if this is true, and it seems very, very plausible based on the screenshots he posted. So the thing that he said that this is worse than I thought, by the way, is because of another creature. So there's actually someone had responded showing other monsters that were kind of similar in Resident Evil Village to some of his monsters. So the first one I'll throw up is the mini boss I was talking about. So you guys can see it up on screen. It has text on it. Again, these are comparisons that he posted up. By the way, this boss was a pain. I just want to say that. So in Frankenstein's Army, which was a 2013, I guess this was a movie set, right? Yeah. You can see this kind of monster that has a propeller head kind of face thing. And in Resident Evil Village, you can see the same thing. And he actually has 2 different comparisons. One where they're just kind of, you know, not on fire, and then another one where they're on fire, which happens in both the movie and the game. So again, just this alone is kind of a striking similarity where you're kind of thinking like, wow, all right, that's odd to say the very least. What are the chances, and how is this going to unravel? You know what I mean? What is going to come out of this? Because you know, it's very similar. It's strikingly similar. Now I'm going to show you guys the other screenshots that were posted by this other person here of some other monsters. So there's this one monster that really sucks in Resident Evil and has kind of like a chainsaw arm. They're such a pain to kind of fight against. But you can see something that kind of looks sort of similar. I don't really know if this one's as close, honestly. This is the one where he replied saying, this is worse than I first thought. I don't know if this one is quite as similar. I feel like these ones are more different than they are similar. I see the similarities for sure, but I feel like the propeller head thing, I feel is like the main one that that kind of looks like you know, like it's been kind of ripped off, if you will. So I don't know, honestly. I really don't know if you know, if this is, I don't know. I guess I don't know how this is going to turn out, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I mean, you can't deny the striking similarities between these pictures. You know what I mean? They're pretty similar. So I don't know. It's very interesting. I don't know, like I said, what's going to come out of this. Who knows? I'm really curious to see if there's going to be a response from Capcom or not. Is this going to end up going to court or something? I don't know. You know, there are times where things have went to court and they just got thrown out. You know, people lost the case, but I don't know, man. This is very similar. It doesn't seem like they just kind of, you know, especially with the propeller monster, whatever you want to call it. That one seems like the most similar. So I don't know. Take it as you will. Just want to share that with you guys, let you guys know what's going on, and you know, I guess we'll stay tuned to see how this unravels. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video, my friends. That is our news for today. Whenever there is more news to cover, I will let you guys know. Trying to do, if I can, a news video most days of the week, if possible. At least when there's news to cover. Other times, like I said, we do, you know, gameplays and let's plays and everything like that. So there's always a variety of content here on the channel. I hope you guys enjoy that. Let me know what your favorite content is for me here on the channel. Like I said, there's links down in the description below if you guys want to join our Discord. Follow me at JSkeleton on Twitter. Check out my Nintendo channel and all that good stuff as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the news, and stay safe, stay well. I'll see you guys very soon in another one. And until then, game on. Thanks for watching.